about the money the U.S. spends on foreign aid and why?
I think too much money is spent outside the country when we have homeless here and children that go to bed hungry or they don't get the proper education.
I don't have much information about, the foreign aid or how much of our funds or attention goes toward it.
There's a lot of aid that's needed at home that's being overlooked.
Why would we do that for them if we need to do things for us?
Well, it's a big question. It's definitely a lot of times misplaced.
What percentage of the U.S. budget do you think is spent on foreign aid?
20%?
25%, 30%?
15, 20%, I have no idea.
What would you say if I told you it was actually less than 1%?
Oh my God.
Wouldn't even think that actually.
And I thought 5% was low.
How many more children do you think started going to school in Africa between 1999 and 2008?
I really would have no idea, honestly.
I'd say maybe less than 1 million.
I'm just going to take a guess here, 1.5 million.
46.5 million African children are in school for the first time.
Wow, I was way off. Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool.
How many people do you think are receiving life-saving AIDS treatment?
4 million?
2-3 million.
At least 2 million people getting AIDS treatment.
6.6 million people are on life-saving therapy, up from just 100,000 in 2002.
Just with less than 1%. Wow.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's awesome.
How many people do you think new agricultural programs have helped in the last 20 years?
I guess it's not something that people are very aware of, so not many. Maybe, I don't know, 1 million?
I'd say a few million.
None.
I'm gonna say little, if any.
1 billion people have lifted out of poverty.
Oh my God.
1 billion? It's a lot of people.
Wow.
Do you think it's part of American core values to have a humanitarian agenda? Do you think it's part of the American identity?
It should be. We always talk about trying to help each other. You're supposed to care about your neighbor and worry about other people's business all the time. Why not worry about people that are on the other side of the world?
There's pieces of America all over the world. We were founded by immigrants. I think everybody has a piece of them in any other country you can think of. So I think it's really important to give back.
I think it is part of our duty almost to help people worldwide in every way that we can.
What would you say to members of Congress who are looking to make cuts to the budget from these life-saving programs?
Well, I mean, if it was at 15%, I would think that we should cut it. That's what my original thought was, but now that I know, I think that it should go up.
I would say it's a huge mistake.
There's a million places where I'm sure that they could find ways to cut before they cut the 1% that we spend on foreign aid.
People need help. We should help.